Okay guys, we're going to look at pound JPY. I've just done a breakdown for the squad and now I'm going to back it up because I'm going to carry out what I've told them I'm going to do. Let's roll the intro, I'll switch my screens on and we'll get into this. And a warm welcome, one and all. Let's jump over onto the charts. We're looking at pound JPY. I'm going to put a pending order above the current candle and I'm going to set it for 12 pips. Okay, so I'll just drop that in now. Right, let me explain where this is coming from. So in the squad, if I come down into here, requesting help, Little Perry's asked, can I have a look at pound JPY? This was at 8:25. I like to try and keep ahead of the game with these guys. Now, if we look at market updates, at the weekend, I did this for them. Okay, so it's here. Did the full breakdown of what's going on, etc, etc. But as we know, things changed through the weekend. Obviously it was last night, blah 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 blah. So what I've done is I've come into it again this morning, which is here, and done a full breakdown for them again of what the criteria of the market is at this moment in time, and then posted this in so they can see it. Now I'll blow this up, but you can see it's gone in just for 9 o'clock, which is what we're looking at right now. Now the sheet itself is this. Now there are various versions. The guys do get access to a bias tool which will work the trade out for them. Now the trade has just gone into market, so we'll show you that in just a second. But what it's telling me, the biggest change at the moment is the pound. It's the biggest gain, so there's a good opportunity for it to push up over, even if it's just short-term bounce, which is essentially what we're looking at. Now the sheet itself is telling me the trade is a buy, so we know it's a buy. It's running from the lower time frames because the higher time frames are all over the place. C means it's risky, so by definition you're getting in and you're getting out relatively quick. Tells you low TP of 12. 12 is about right on this market, and by definition it's a scalp. Okay, now the scalping and the scalping. Now if we look at the chart itself, we can see it's coming in. This is the level break I was looking for. So if I just pull this into shot so you can see it. See, there's a key level here that I wanted to see broken. It's broke, which is across the top of this swing on the 5-minute chart, because we are looking for a short-term burst. There's a lot of volatility in the market, but these tails are a bit of a concern because it means that, well, it could quickly turn on a dime. So I'm not going to push me luck. So I set the target here, 12 pips, which is 60 quid. And to be honest, I don't need much more today because I've already been in. And again, if I pull this up, we'll see where we are. There we are. Can you do the FTSE? Now this was yesterday, so I did that yesterday, worked in for them. Now earlier on this morning, went in, told them what the FTSE was going to be doing. I was looking to sell it, and well, I've already been in, sold it, followed my rules of madness, sacrificed a couple of trades, got in a little bit early, but I overall got 151 quid out of it, so I only need 50 quid out of this trade. All about the planning, guys. Planning is key, and if you can't plan, you're an idiot, because this is very intense. You need to do your homework, and that's what I'm doing. Now, when I'm talking about scalping, and it's a big debate, and you get it all the time, shoot me down in flames, I don't give a toss. Unless you're making a living from this, your words mean fuck all. And I really mean that. because if you're scalping for 2 or 3 pips, yeah, it's fine and it's fun, but it's not sustainable for a living. If you're scalping and you're looking at 5, 10 pips, then you're in with a shot because you've got a bit of meat on the bone. Because think about this. If you're only getting 2 pips on each win and you lose 15 pips, your rate of recovery is massive. But if you're losing 10 but gaining 10, you're kind of spinning wheels. But if you've got a big win rate, then you'll start moving forward slowly. I work roughly on one-on-one, you know, when I'm day trading. If I'm putting 50 on the table, I want 50 back. You know, I do stage it. That helps me. The staging is then based on a one-on-one as well. So a lot of the time I get in a little bit too early, but my one-on-one staging is set back. And overall, it reduces the exposure, but increases the upside. It's a difficult concept to get your head round. But if you can understand the math, it's fine. And why? Because that's how your pension funds are made. They're all done on dollar cost averaging. And I use a micro version of it. And I call it micro because it has a definitive end. If the pressure gets too much, and it's a money pressure that I work on, I'll kill the trade. But it's always relatively low impact to the market. And I've done the math with the guys so many times, and as soon as they see the math, it blows their brains, because your traditional trader is always worse off than what I am. I can go into the market 2, sometimes 3 times more than a traditional trader with the same amount of money on the table. It's a funny concept, but it does work. And that's what I'll be doing here. It's entered at this point. I'm happy for it to come down here. I'll stage into it and then watch it come back up, and we'll get some money out of it. And if I sacrifice that trade, I'm not really bothered. I'm only interested in whether the whole basket makes money. Loss leaders if you are from a retail environment. So let me run the trade out and we'll see if we get our 50 quid. Catch you in a bit. Okay, boys and girls, trade's just cashed out. Winky's actually put some clothes on, which is quite surprising.
I always have clothes on.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
What? I'm supposed to get naked?
I'm going to pause the camera now. Apparently she's going to get naked.
No, I haven't. I said I don't.
So, I don't know what to say now. I'm just going to have a coffee.
Thread.
No, I'm just thinking about you naked. But let's get this chart naked. Hey, right. It's crashed through the target. I need to get rid of this lot. It's a good idea to always check your tickets. Gone. That's it. And there we go. 211. That's my 200 quid done for the day. All called out before I went to market. That's the fairest thing that I can do. And it's done what I wanted. Now, if that pushes up into there, outstanding, brilliant. But I got what I needed. And that's the key element of any trade. Don't be greedy. Get what you need, get out, and then just enjoy your day. I'm finished for the day now. I'll be back on the camera at 8 o'clock tonight, doing the late session with the guys in the squad on Zoom. But the rest of the day is now my own. That's how easy trading is. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. And I do her, but she spends the money.
Someone's cut to.
Hey.